the term enough. Because I think that a lot of people, I think that a lot of people struggle with that word, being pretty enough, or smart enough, or obedient enough, or just good enough in general. And you can basically fill in the blank, because being anything enough, people are going to be worried about it. The point is, we all have our insecurities and doubts that we are enough. So I was worried that I wasn't good enough to come up here and preach, but it's not really about any of us or our excuses. It's just kind of what God tells us to do. It doesn't matter if you're enough or not. Can't help that. For example, God said to Moses, when Moses was called by God to lead the people of Israel, Moses kept making all these reasons. He's like, I can't talk well enough. You have to come up with something else. God said that he would put words in his mouth, and still Moses is saying, please send somebody else who's not me. But God said a similar thing to Jeremiah, who says, like, I make all of you, I formed all of you, and I will give you words to say. And again, he didn't think he was enough. In 1 Timothy 4:12, it says, don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. See, God doesn't want our excuses and reasons why we're not good enough. He just wants us, however we are, willing and ready to listen and do as he says. This is not really, well, it is related, I'm sorry. So a couple years ago, I had a tumor on my neck, and it wasn't really a big deal. Like, it was benign. It wasn't harmful, but the doctor said, like, oh, you should have surgery and have it removed, like, just in case. And I knew, and I kind of felt bad because, like, I knew that some people had so much bigger problems than me and much more difficult and impossible seeming issues, but still, I've never had, like, surgery like that, so it was still worrying. And so, I think in a revival, maybe, my lovely mother decided to make me go up and ask someone to pray for me. And I did. Because
They're willing.
she wanted, we wanted it to go away on its own without me having to do surgery and scary things. So I did. I went up to get prayer, and I was encouraged to believe that it had been done and I didn't need to worry anymore. And I wanted to believe, like, so badly, and I did. I just somehow felt like I wasn't believing hard enough. Like, I don't know how to explain it besides that. I told myself that I did believe and that I had faith, but it still somehow felt like I wasn't doing it the right way, or I wasn't good or worthy enough to receive healing. So the tumor didn't go away for a few months, and I tried not to get discouraged, but each day, looking in the mirror, there was still a tumor there that I could see. And I never doubted that God could or would remove it. I just started considering, well, maybe I'll have the surgery because more and more people would notice and be like, what's on your neck? And I guess it just made me self-conscious. But one day, it kind of looked like it was maybe a little bit smaller. And I was like, maybe it's my imagination, but it got smaller and smaller, and it went away on its own. So, yeah, point is, I was worried about not being good enough or being able to believe enough to be healed, but I didn't have to be enough because God was enough. I can't be enough. None of us can be enough on our own because we're all imperfect, and we have to rely on Jesus and God and what he did at the cross for us. And we can never really deserve what God has given us, and we don't have to, really. There's a quote that I heard from my mom. I don't know where she found it, but it said, grace is getting what you don't deserve, which is salvation, and mercy is not getting what you do deserve, which is the punishment. And then, again, I'm reminded of it when they sing Reckless Love, because it says, I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it, still you gave your life for me. So really, there's nothing that we can do to be enough on our own. Of course, this doesn't mean that we can just give up entirely and not try to live how God wants us to live, but he knows that we will try, and we will most likely fail to be worthy of the love, of his love in some aspects of our lives, and he's already forgiven us for that. So we don't need to be enough, not on our own. And can we do offering now?